because he's trying to distract from what he's done. But we'll get into that later on mine.
Listen, with the Levi thing, I didn't want to talk too much about it because the woman came live, but she needs to post the evidence. She needs.
Yeah. I'm bored now. But either way, what I said, Darren said a lot worse to me. A lot worse.
Francis 77, can you get in the box, please?
No, she doesn't want to. I've followed her and I've just messaged her and asked her to follow me back because I'd really like to understand where this is coming from and what it's related to. But I don't want to spoil your FYP. I'm just going to
No, because I'm getting sick of it as well, Cockapoo. That people make these say these things about you, and there's never no screen recordings. There's never no proof. If Cockapoo said something like that, do you not believe that someone would have screen recorded it? Someone would have it somewhere.
Yeah, they would. I can't fart without being screen recorded. But anyway, I don't want to have a go at Francis.
There was no one going to have a go. Francis, request the box, and just you and Cockapoo can talk.
She doesn't want to, and I don't want to force someone to do something they don't want to.
TikTok official, Pedlos. Well, TikTok official, go and take your face for an absolute...
Oh, okay, I'm going to jump down. Bye.
Sorry, Cockapoo.
Oh, Luke.
I just don't think you and Darren...
The police called me today, babe.
Yeah, about what?
No, I'll tell you later. Nothing major. It's quite funny, actually.
Do you... You know after you battle Darren and you come off the live, do you feel like shit? I may have went too far then.
No, and not only that. What happened afterwards? Darren requested me again, didn't he? 3 times to be precise. But what he had in his ear was he had a woman who apparently preaches God. And then this girl was going, go back in there, make him feel bad, I can run it. Not only that, Luke, I find it extremely funny how she's calling me this disablist and all the rest of it, but she won't preach to her own boyfriend, who's currently on the run, for homophobically attacking me online.
Listen,
she can't go from one hate crime to another and then sit here and pretend all the rest of it. So I mean, it's awfully boring.
The thing is with that, you, Rickster and Talia have got a backwards and forwards, yeah? And I don't...
But again, Talia has pushed somebody to call the police, Tezza, and then not only that, she didn't... what Tezza refused to tell South Wales Police the truth of why she was making that report. So once I sent them the video, they then classed her as a tit for tat, which I'm sure she'd be told today. So well done, Talia, you failed on that one. So then what Talia thought last night was, oh, there we go, Corey's had a back and forth with Darren. What I'll do now is I'll get Darren to go back in there, make all the life feel sorry for him, so at least then, when Rickster goes to court, I'll be able to go, well, Corey's done this to somebody else. Talia, stop distracting from the fact that your boyfriend's a massive homophobe.
I just think I'm going to get on with my FYP and shut this down, because if Talia and Rickster want to reply, they're allowed to come in and reply, and I don't want that in my life. It's a thing.
It's quite simple. If Darren was that offended, though, Luke, he shouldn't have requested back.
What I feel with Darren is Talia's got in to defend you. Whether you agree with Talia or not, she's jumped in to defend you, and you've gone, well, I don't know. He's then requested you again and again. So
Darren, after the first initial argument. Don't forget, me and Darren have argued loads of times, mind. Loads of times. It's all over the FYP. Me and Darren have argued loads of times. And again, Darren requested me straight after. We battled, I think it was about 3 times afterwards. So he's not bothered in the slightest, otherwise he wouldn't have come back.
Do you not think that's a bit shitty on Talia, though, that Talia's jumped in to stick up for him? Talia's jumped in to stick up for him, and then he's requested you twice after that.
Because he requested me again because he was expecting another argument, but I'm not that stupid to play into people's storylines unless I'm in on the storylines.
You think it was set up that he to request you again? See, I don't.
It was. Even Angela told him to start crying to make it look worse.
How many people did you have in your room?
2,500.
There you go. Darren is a clout chaser. Darren just wants to be seen, the views. Yeah. If someone's done that to me and offended me, if I'm
because don't forget, Luke, if you watch the full the full live, and again the battles afterwards, when he came back afterwards, he then tried to deflect and went, "Why do you still talk to Anne Sally? She scammed charities."
Who said that?
That's what Darren said. So straight away, you know for a fact that he's had stuff poisoned in his ear, as he did before. And not only that, he kept on going on pause. And every time he went on pause, he come back on there and then went, oh, what about this or what about that? Because he was being told what to say.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, we'll be joining you at 6 o'clock because I want to hear about this. I want to hear about this Levi stuff.
No, I'm not running now. He doesn't deserve the clout. Sorry, all the skin off my shit. In fact,
I just think that. Oh, I don't know what I think. Anyway, I'm going.
all right, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Get out, you vote chaser. I just think if Darren was that offended by what Corey said, then Darren shouldn't have requested to go on. But I also think you shouldn't mock people that can't change things. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't.